Da ichiyamoka bamata piasa kenchawa marita kakro poteta. Da oyuamoka bamata piasa kenchata marita harwa kudaha tomata pi 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 tomata pi. Taro tarusa musa sawa badeda kenkakru wandaha tu pakuba trawa bukaha harwa kutaha kenchawa marita kakru sawa bodeda tomata pi 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 tomata pi. Da ichiyamoka bamata piasa trata marita kakro bodeda. Da uyuamoka bamata piasa trato marita harwa kudaha tomata pi tomata pi tomata pi tomata pi mata pi tomata pi tomata pi tomata pi.
Here I come. Have you ever been somewhere when there is no one else around? And the only voice you hear is if you sing yourself a song. Would you like to be around when there is nothing else to see? On a mountain or green forest, as peaceful as can be. Talking about my homeland, Diana's hinterland, a place of relaxation reputation. Talking about my homeland, Guyana's hinterland, with its natural beauty, a place for anyone. Yeah, do you ever think about our singing waterfalls, the beaches on our coastline, where the giant turtles are? Would you like to spend some time living naturally? Know the taste of splendid water.
This is Quincy Anderson. You know I love my country. There's no other country better than mine. Welcome to Guyana, land of 6 races, 6 different faces, and we all live in love. Guyana is a beautiful country, no other can compare. Got everything right here, so no other can compare. Guyana is made up of so many natural resources. We don't need no forces, cause we got enough resources. Let's talk about bauxite, gold, diamond, and rice. We got it right here. Guyana ain't going nowhere. We got enough oil too. One Guyana, I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana, I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. Hey, hey, Guyana is nice, Guyana is fun, Guyana is clean, Guyana is green, Guyana got oil, Guyana got gold, Guyana got young and Guyana got old. I ain't talking no more. Guyana got things, we growing wings and developing things. The government real and that's a big deal. I'm singing from my heart, Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. Welcome to Guyana, land of 6 races, 6 different faces, and we all live in love. Guyana is a beautiful country, no other can compare. Got everything right here, so no other can compare. Guyana is made up of so many natural resources. We don't need no forces, cause we got enough resources. Let's talk about bauxite, gold, diamond, and rice. We got it right here. Guyana ain't going nowhere. We got enough oil too. One Guyana, I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana, I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I...
Good morning, folks. Welcome down to Livewire. It is the 4th of September, 2024. It's Wednesday. We're in the middle of the week, and I hope everybody has been having a good week so far. Happy Heritage again to all our Indigenous brothers and sisters across the length and breadth of Guyana, and also those who have ventured further afield and now dwell in the diaspora. Happy Heritage to everyone. Let's go this morning, people. Sometimes, honestly, I'm tired. Really and truly. So Rick Fort Burke claiming that the shooting was aimed at him. You know, it was an attempted assassination. And reading that this morning, reading the statement from CGID, it just sucked every bit of energy out of me. On a serious note, I mean, what's the word for it? How more pathetic can you be? How more pathetic? Matter of fact, let me say morning to my people in the comments and see if that lifts my spirits. This guy really and truly, like, I don't know. Jesus, trouble. All right, Rajendra Singh, morning to you. Ram Narain Singh, Balwan Danraj, Rupert Messiah, Wazim Nabi, Joe Satar, morning to you, Ronald Shivdial. Eunice, morning to you, and Rita, Ganesh Bharat. Philip Diabru, morning to you. Narain Singh, Derek Drupal, morning to you. Morning to you. Jesus. Morning, Vishal.
You shouldn't be worried about the insane man. The man insane. The man delusional.
Vishal, it's not that I worried about this man, you know. Is the fact that this man just come and make some claims out of this world. They had no report.
A psychiatric evaluation, just like the slapping syndrome. Since the election last of 2020, these people experiencing more than delusions. It's extreme insanity, right? When you see these people dissolve to a clown show, imagine they got a parade and either with a big bull hang on Eastern Park, we walking. All you have to get was your Guyanese baboon, or what you call it, them night monkey, and you put down some suit on it with a bull hang too, and he become a costume. Because he by himself is a costume.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So don't worry with this man. Let me tell you something. You know when you ever watch wrestling back in the days when we do Ric Flair or Sting give a man a European uppercut? Yeah? One European uppercut and black you out. When days were flat moving, the immediate blackout. These people never expect to lose the election 2020, you know? These people were or had the thinking that they would have been in power for the next time in their life. And so that election loss create a psychiatric impact on the thinking capacity of their children. When you see people standing up in the parliament and orating miscalculations with confidence, you should know right now.
Right.
Yeah? You should know what's going on there, brother. No. Let me do a comparative analysis between Flapping time in office, the 5 years. How many projects were executed, or how many projects that were a minister was a brainchild of one of these projects? All the projects that they would execute or continue to execute is projects that already started under a PPPC government. How many roads built during Flapping time? Yeah, brother?
Man.
How many hotels built or started construction on the Flapping time? None. So these people doesn't have a track record to reflect on. You understand? And the fact that their own support base continue to dwindle, it becomes very stressful for them, brethren. When you see people resorting to delusional concepts, you must know that they're desperate. They're like a drowning man clinging at a straw. If you understand what?
I agree.
Right? So how now let me ask. This man always talking about the United States and the United States and the United States. like a full Uncle Tom. Now, as a recognized Uncle Tom, one would think that this man supposed to get real protection. How this man rubbing shoulders with Hakeem Jeffrey, right? Which he himself supposed be in his constituent dwindling as well, right? How? Now tell me how? It makes sense to you, man?
A lot of it makes sense to me. That hence my demeanor this morning. I just don't
It
know,
makes
bro.
no sense, brother. When this man could go on a parade, a cultural parade, to showcase Caribbean culture or the diverse culture in New York itself, and he got a bullhorn and he got the Guyana government discriminating, and he parade got a handful of people, and the parade of a government in the representation of a government that is discriminatory, that is guilty of extrajudicial killing, according to him. Got more people than he. You should know what's going on there. If he and him at camp went out there, so he and him at camp went to rape by himself. You remember the displaying culture and displaying different cultural heritage and stuff, right?
Yeah,
Hello?
yeah.
So he was one of them. This Guyana man camp. I didn't see no other man camp there. I didn't see no other man camp. So that was Guyana man camp. What this man got to do is that he got to come back to Guyana next year, money, and he can get flowed by himself. Listen.
Yeah, man, look, we shall.
He goes down the flap Pluto, so it's a full mark camp. You understand? Because you haven't listened to nothing. I want to see easy. He can't even come from in North Pole. God, the people from Greenland think they're more not rational than he.
Man, all of them is a bunch of worries.
Right?
Every single one.
You have a blessed day and must check on the things go ask you for, man.
Yeah, following up on it, you know. I checking on it, but we gotta wait until everything sorted out. As soon as I get more information, I can contact you.
All right, no problem.
Good, brother.
Yeah, good.
Yes. So, assistant is not that he get it in my head. It's like I at a point now. I mean, you listening to the reasoning of Rickford Bork and the allegations that he makes, you know, and then in your heart you know that they can got people that can run with it. So let me show you this press statement. Look, I tell you, just gotta have real faith to deal with people like Rickford Bork, you know. These guys ain't ordinary at all, on a serious note. Right? So this is Rickford Bork shared this about 16 hours ago on his Facebook page, a release from his organization. So PVP government of Guyana fingered in alleged Labor Day plot to have CGI President Rickford Bork shot at Labor Day parade in New York. Who fingered them, Rickford? And like I tell you, like these things just frustrate me. I understand freedom of speech. You people could say what they want to say, but what? Oh gosh, you think I'll be based in some sort of fact or something, man? What the hell? What? PVP government of Guyana fingered in alleged Labor Day plot to have CGID President Rickford Bork shot at Labor Day parade. Really? Okay. The Caribbean Guyana Institute for Democracy wishes to disclose that over the past weekend, U.S. law enforcement and intelligence officials and New York City officials were provided with credible information of a plot to have the president of the... I'm reading this nonsense, bro. Like, they were provided with credible information of a plot to have the president of the New York-based Caribbean Guide Institute for Democracy, Rickford Bork, shot during yesterday's West Indian American Carnival, the Labor Day parade. The intelligence suggests that a hitman was allegedly procured by operatives of the PPP government. By operatives of the PPP government of Guyana to shoot Bork at the parade. Bork organized a protest against the PPP government truck at the parade. The PPP government had no truck at the parade. A Guyanese and overseas based Afro Guyanese had a band with a truck on the road representative of Guyana. The promoter, the Guyanese, the Afro Guyanese youth sought support from the government of Guyana, which they lent that support to the activity. Moreover, they had 2 government ministers attending the activity as well, which is normal, right? The PPP didn't have a truck on the road. The Nomads band had nothing to do with the PPP government. Earlier this year, a senior police and what has freaked me out is earlier this year, a senior Guyana police force officer with strong ties to the PPP government traveled to New York and allegedly attempted to hire a hitman to target Bork. Jesus Christ. Look, people, so y'all remember when the police were trying to serve Rickford Bork? They sent a CID officer or a rank. Well, a CID police was sent to the US, hired a company that deals with serving these legal documents on people. So the police then go outside the jurisdiction of Guyana and decide to go to Rickford Bork. And serve him outside of Guyana. Nothing of the sort. Follow the process. This man overseas, we go into the country, get the legal person who is able to effect the service, and that was done. Thank God for the videotape. Thank God for the videotape. And that's why I'm saying, in this day and age, you gotta come real good when you're trying to bullshit people. Right? You have to come real good. We all saw the footage. The white man, the Caucasian gentleman who was American, was the only person who approached Rickford Bork with the document. Said to him what it was. You understand me? And wished him a good day and left. Nobody else approached Rickford Bork. So it go from the Guyana police force sent people to kidnap Rickford Bork, if you remember. Now, the Guyana police force sent somebody to hire an assassin. Who is Rickford Bork? Why is Rickford Bork placing so much relevance on himself? The only interest anybody in Guyana has in Rickford Bork is for him to come and deal with his charges here. Because other Guyanese, if they do what Rickford Bork did, they have to face the law. You understand? Anyway, let me continue the statement. So, yeah, so apparently early in the year, according to the statement, the Guyana police force sent an officer who allegedly attempted to hire a hitman to target Bork. It further goes on to say the Guyana Attorney General also while in Queens, New York, allegedly advocated for Bork to be killed. These matters are currently under investigation. By who? CIGIDIDB? The intelligence on the PVP government alleged involvement in a conspiracy to have Bork killed has been consistent, credible, and corroborated. Oh my God. Consequently, additional security measures were put in place for Mr. Bork at the parade and remain in place. Now, listen, I do remember seeing so I showed you some photos of the ministers yesterday at the parade. Now let me show you something, right? This is how you know people got security around them. Look at this here. Now, you see this here? I think this is a congressman or a councillor or something. You see that gentleman in the Adidas jersey with the shades behind him? That's what security does look like, undercover security. Right? Let me show you another one. I saw one with the ministers too. Just to give you an idea of what people with security does look like. So you see this lady with the red band, the Guyana flag tied around her head. You see the other lady with the stripe and blue. Those are ministers of the Guyanese government. So remember, they can't walk with security from here. Our security forces have no jurisdiction there. So you see the little uniformed policeman that's there? That is security systems that were put in place. Right? Now, when you go to Rickford Bork's page, or his videos that he would have uploaded, you see no one similar around Bork. No one similar. No one, no plain clothes, regular clothes, nothing. You understand? Now, I am saying, if the people interested in getting you here so that you could answer to these charges, what sense it make killing you in the US? And for what? Rickford Bork has literally no influence on anybody in the US. What he doesn't realize, or what he realizes and probably just doesn't care, people like Hakeem Jeffries, people like this lady here. Y'all listen to this lady quick.
And reaffirm the comments of my brother, Congressmember Jeffries. The United States will not the Congressmember Jeffries, and reaffirm the...
I ain't even gonna play the entire statement. But this woman here, Hakeem Jeffries, and all of them, the reason they cling on to Rickford Bork or associate themselves with trash like Rickford Bork is because they're looking for the Afro-Guyanese vote in these areas where Rickford Bork does, Brooklyn, wherever. You understand? So, if they can look like they're championing the rights of Afro-Guyanese, to those few Afro-Guyanese in the States that feel, because of the influences of people like Bork and Mark Benchcup and Sherrod Duncan and Nemo Flubess and this body and the body, that believe that Guyanese are under so much pressure and things are so terrible for them here in Guyana right now, they want the votes of those persons over there in the States. So this woman will come out and make, and this was a while ago. This had nothing to do with the shooting because it was posted under the press statement. Right? This lady is not even the Attorney General for the United States. You hear what I'm saying to you? So, just like how, okay, so we got an AG. Our Attorney General can approach another Attorney General from another country and say, well, look, so-and-so is the case, this and this happened, you know, provide some answers. So we're looking for some answers to this, or we want know this or that. This lady is the Attorney General for New York. She's a state attorney. I don't even think she got powers on the federal level. I don't know the legal system over there. What you gonna do to anybody? You telling people if anything happened to Rickford Bork, you demanding answers? Look how much people Rickford Bork harass and rob, fraud, all kind of nonsense. And you jumping up for Rickford Bork. No, coming back to this statement. Coming back to this statement. I would even play your video because when I listen to her, I get upset. Right? The fact that 5 people were shot at the parade demonstrates the serious nature of such threats against Bork. The Attorney General of New York has already warned the PPP government that should any harm come to Mr. Bork, they will be held accountable. These are things that doesn't make you want to cuss. The Attorney General of New York can't do nothing to the government of Guyana. Whatever happened to Rickford Bork, not saying the government of Guyana intends to do Rickford Bork anything. You understand me? But however they feel about Rickford Bork, the Attorney General of New York could do what? Come here and share some licks to the Attorney General Nandalal? She got a belt? And these people are so gullible. The Attorney General of New York. She is so gullible. Was this lady presented with any evidence to back up the claims of Rickford Bork? Did she present any evidence to say, you know something, based on this, me as the Attorney General of New York agree with Rickford Bork that this is happening in Guyana? Has the Attorney General of New York ever engaged the government of Guyana on any of the issues raised by Rickford Bork? I don't know, man. CGID and its members are unafraid of the PPP. If I feel afraid, we hire security for and undaunted by their threats of violence. The Institute again warns members of the PPP government that should any harm come to Bork or any other CIG member, there will be swift, unprecedented, and severe consequence. So I based on this press release, I would feel like the government, the US government, is Lord Protector of Rickford Bork. Right? Dear Lord Protector of Rickford Bork. Now, in relation to this shooting at this Labor Day parade, where 5 people were shot, it doesn't align with the narrative put forward by the Caribbean Guyana Institute for Democracy regarding this plot to assassinate Rickford Bork. Now, the first thing is the randomness of the victims. The victims of the shooting include a wide range of individuals. 2 critically injured, including a 36-year-old man shot in the head, and the others range in age from teenagers to seniors. There is no indication that any of these victims were specifically associated with Rickford Bork or any protest related to the PPP government. So I am saying, if this caller, good morning.
Good morning. It's something I gotta say. On the campaign trail with the PPP government in 2020, the PP, Mr. Vice President Baldavio promised the people them he gonna reduce the old age pension from 65 to 60. The 5 years coming to come, and we ain't seeing this coming through.
Sir, what are you telling me? Please don't. First of all, the Vice President said he will reduce old age pension.
Yes, he said that in his campaign trail.
Sir, all due respect to you, please go and read the information that is out there. Old age pension was promised to be increased by 100%. It has been increased by 75% already. So what are you talking about?
The age.
Oh, increase the age?
5 years to 60 years.
Oh, sorry. The record board got me a little confused. Sorry.
Okay. He said he would reduce the age from 65 to 60. And I ain't see it coming through with the 5 years coming to come now. Which he said this in the campaign trail. I went all over. I went to Cuba, Rica, all over Bobby's, all the trail I went to.
Oh. Well, I'll tell you this much. I didn't hear that. I'm not saying that he didn't say it. This is your account. But what I could probably do is find out. I could find out. But I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that.
Because I already in the 60 waiting for the promises.
Oh. But pension those I don't know what age pension to start at.
He said that.
Okay.
And the next piece he said in the piece though, why the people never bring it down to 55? He said no, we can't do that.
Yeah, well, I'll find out. I didn't hear that promise, but if it was made, I'll find out and get a response to you.
He said that on his campaign trail.
Well, what I'll probably do is go to the press conference tomorrow and I'll ask him and see if he could respond.
Do that for me.
Sure, no problem, brother.
Because I normally listen to you every Thursday.
All right, great, no problem.
I'm gonna listen for that comment though.
Good. I got you. Yeah, sorry about that. I thought you talking about the money for the old age people because they're being going up.
No.
Right.
The department double and they give you the old age getting that already.
Yeah, all right, brother. Thank you.
He's a man standing his word.
Exactly. I can check out that information for you. No problem.
Okay, all right.
You saw Rickford Borg just get you snappy. You saw Rickford Borg just get you snappy. Got me snapping at the guy. Right, but and Hector, I think he's saying that a promise was made to reduce the age of when you could start collecting from 65 to 60. I personally, I didn't hear that, so I'd have to check it out. I don't have that information, right? So I'd have to check it out. But I was talking to you guys about the shooting yesterday. Now, none of the persons who were shot have been identified as Guyanese visiting America for the parade, Guyanese that were in Nomad Band, Guyanese that was in Rickford Borg protest, Guyanese that are in CGID, IS, whatever. Nothing. None of them had no placard, nothing of the sort. So I am wondering, this assassin, I hope they pay him, because if they pay an assassin to get Rickford Borg, and he ain't shoot nobody in Rickford Borg crew, he ain't graze Rickford Borg with a bullet for the ears, nothing at all. Right? Now, based on the information coming out of US authorities, and this is CNN, well, Carla, good morning.
Hey, what's up, brother? Good morning, sir.
Morning.
I had a interesting call yesterday. I got a tree that your friend, right? Because he said, you guys are such dumb-ass Guyanese. I said, what do you mean? He said, we got Labor Day parade, and you guys are in the middle of the Labor Day parade protesting. Bro, I feel so bad. We got so much bacchanal, and we go there to have fun, enjoy ourselves, not to protest.
Right.
Bro, I feel so bad. I couldn't answer the man. The man is right.
I agree.
He's 100% right.
I mean, and look at the turnout he had there. I mean,
sorry, brother.
Go ahead.
But then there's the next thing I gotta tell you. See why he doing all those videos, right? You must understand. He got a plan with all this alleged clock and whatever, and Letitia and whatever, because she could block the extradition treaty, the extradition request, because she's the Attorney General of New York.
Oh.
So you got to check it. All of those are throwing a pity onto them to say X, Y, and Z.
But let me ask a question. Doesn't the U.S., in the entire U.S., isn't there like a Attorney General for the country?
Yes, but this is for New York State. You remember he living in New York State.
Yeah, but the Attorney General for the country won't override the Attorney General of New York State?
Yeah, I think, I don't want to give my mouth liberty and say yes or no, but you see, he's doing all of it because he don't know Hakeem or whatever, whoever, I don't know whoever he got at his side, could help him out, because the Guyana government push forward with the extradition, right?
Right.
They could block it. So this is he hoping that whatever sad story he throw out, they could help block it. Because they're going to see it as, this guy going to go out, they're going to kill him.
Yeah. I'm glad you put out that angle there.
Yeah, that's the angle he play with. But you always remember, Courdel, you used to play cards, right? You play cards already, right?
Yeah.
Remember 62 cards in a pack, right?
Right.
When 52 don't happen, you got nothing left.
Right.
But keep playing. He keep playing his cards there. Because when 52 finish, there's none left.
Oh, boy.
My brother, take care. Have a nice day.
Thank you for sharing. That was an interesting point. I didn't even look at it along that line. You understand? You get the extradition, and you get this New York Attorney General to block it or make it difficult for him to be extradited to face charges. Right? Now, as I was telling you, based on news reports coming out of CNN and credible, I don't even want to use the phrase credible source. Based on reports coming out of news media houses in the US, established media houses, CNN and those of similar ilk, the NYPD, according to them, the shooter had a specific target in mind, but the attack was described as gang-related. This again, the motive again does not align with CGID's claim of a political motivated assassination plot involving Burke. No, again, I'm saying this. None of the police reports, none of the media reports, no official statement mentions Rickford Burke as a political target or a potential target. The NYPD that he report all the allegations he made to, the FBI that he said looking into things, the New York Attorney General has made no statement saying that this was any way or in any form targeted at Rickford Burke. What they do say is that the shooting appears to have been a criminal act by persons in the area and is unrelated to any kind of protest that was happening at the parade there. So there's a clear difference between the actual events and the CGID's claims. And again, this weakens the credibility of people like Rickford Burke when they're making allegations. Look how you try to inject yourself in a tragedy that happened where somebody actually lost their life. You putting yourself in there now to what? To gain relevance. And again, I say often that they use things to pull on people's heartstrings. So, oh God, they tried to get Rickford Burke. Oh God! Oh! For the persons who are not going to go online or look at overseas media to get the information of what actually took place on Labor Day there. For the persons who were not going to actually look and see the poor turnout Rickford Burke had. If a gunman is trying to shoot Rickford Burke crowd, nobody would have probably get hit because there was so few people, that's so much space between everybody there. You understand? The bullets would have probably just fly straight. People, Rickford Burke is desperately trying to remain relevant. He's losing support of Afro-Guyanese in the diaspora. Slowly and surely he's losing support of the personnel at the Black Caucus, the persons in the Black Caucus and the congressmen that he deals with. He's losing support from these individuals. And seems to be, you know what they say, a drunken man is clutch at straws. So just so happened that a shooting, and he's capitalizing on it. I don't, man. Look, people, listen, today there are people in Mocha. Please be aware. Oh, jeez. Let me get this here for you. So there's going to be a community roadside meeting at Mocha today, right? There's going to be several ministers in attendance. Minister Prague, Minister McCoy, Minister Indar, and Minister Mustafa. Right? So if persons are interested, you guys can please that. Guys, just give me a quick second. Sorry.
Peaceful people struggle as we struggle, and we don't look for trouble, just ask around. But when outside faces from foreign places talk about taking over, we ain't backing down. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass. This land is all I know. We're gonna make it somehow. We will bend like a bow, but never break. Our fathers came here, and they lived and died here, and we ain't moving nowhere.
Sorry about that. So as I was saying, today there will be a community roadside meeting in Mocha, in the Mocha Arcadia area. In attendance will be Minister of Agriculture, Zulfikar Mustafa. There will also be the Minister of Public Affairs within the Office of the Prime Minister, Minister McCoy. There will also be Minister within the Ministry of Public Works, Minister Deodat Indar, and also the Minister of Local Government and Regional Development, the Honorable Sonia Prague, will be at this roadside meeting, community meeting, happening at the Big Tree in Mocha, starting at 3 p.m. today, Wednesday, the 4th of September, 2024. Maconians, Arcadians, y'all come out in your numbers and meet with your government officials. Remember, this is not something that you guys were accustomed to under the last administration. So if you're having access to the ministers of government to raise your concerns and have them address them, I firmly believe persons should take the opportunity. Carla, good morning.
Good morning, brother. Can't speak loud. That's how credit. Tell me that that's amazing. So, okay, so most I could tell you is good morning and keep it up until I get credit. Okay?
All right, brother. Thank you.
Okay.
Right. Right. So that's happening today in Mocha. I will be there. So you guys will have an update on that at the next program. Carla, good morning.
Good morning, Courdel.
Morning.
You know, I work at the bauxite company for 19 years. I ain't tell you that. And I had a foreman, right?
Mm.
And you know, he tell me, he say, you know, boss man, I can tell you something. People are not like you. You just start out things. You just start things. Now I see the one there on a group span. What name you watch no rain or weed? I need to watch a program.
Right.
Oh, listen what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, you listen to me. This man out telling Mr. Rose, Dr. Rose, that somebody selling, he was at the gift mall, and some woman selling the little fruity things for sending his son to school, and this and that. I want to know, with his knowledge and his recognition, I think going to take out this bank card and spend a little $10,000 to buy a $50,000 on the person, buy the little book bag, buy a boots to them and them kind of thing.
Yeah, that don't cross the mind. That don't cross the mind.
Well, that's not what I'm saying. Everything is political. Let me show you something, Courdel, and you don't know. You know how much hampers I give away at just thing when was the COVID.
Mm.
And I get this one side. You won't know me. I just give people who need, not people who want.
Right.
Right. Who need, I just give them. Not people who want. And I want to think with Mr. Ben, the police force, how they destroy that cocaine.
Yes.
Yes, I must give them compliments.
Yep.
The cocaine, you destroy it right there. You put the people, you burn it up, just take out the sample. Because we want to get to the station, we get to the station for exit, and then it started to go peace. No, let us show. No, I'm telling you.
But it's undone.
Oh, one is right there. When
Yeah.
you get a weed and take up, one is right there. Tell the people, tell the gasoline, just take out, yes, we think this is ganja thing. Burn it right there. Burn the field right there.
Yeah.
Don't play it out for say you give an exhibition and then peace is gone. Remember, it's human being.
Yeah.
As long as human being, listen, by say, as long as it's human being, there will be corruption. Because you don't believe this power, the money power is a different power than the political and all that thing, you know it's much power.
Yeah.
You know what I'm telling you? But just by your brother, you got to be more you got to be more knowledgeable than you got to use initiative. Now I will tell you, if the ladies are matching up boots, your son and got this, and you got money on afford it, well, I can't afford all of this, all of 3,000 or 2,000, say, man, this could assist you, but if you don't have money.
But Dr. Rose should ask you how he helped the woman as a farmer man, a political person. What you do?
Well, you know nothing, all we do is come and talk stupidness on groups, man.
Let it try
I
everybody.
just been in groups and I said, watch it, he's shopping using the bets. All right, this is me team for this one.
All right, thank you for calling, brother. Right, guys. I mean, that's the thing with people like Ubraj. You get stupid statements like that from them, right? But when it's time for them to actually make an impact, do something. Some regular citizens doing more than they did as government officials. Ubraj Narain is just like Alfred Mentor. Go sit down there for a period of time and did nothing. You collect the salary, you enjoy the fancy vehicle, you enjoy the little security that you get from the city constabulary, and use the big boy, the capital city. You understand? But actually affecting change, doing anything with sense, you're not going to get that from Ubraj or a mentor. You can imagine your budget and somebody owe you double your budget and you can't collect because you're part of the party, you realize that AFC ain't put out their tax returns yet. Only the PVP. AFC has only been around for about 15 years now. So I doubt they owe that much tax. So what kind of break they looking for? More so, look at the persons that are in the AFC. You have an attorney that represents ExxonMobil. So how are y'all not able to pay bills? Sherrod Duncan got Zelle, GoFundMe, this body, the body, $1, $2, $3, whatever it is. How y'all ain't got money? All them checks that were alleged that Cathy used, signed to yourself. All the money done? You ain't got nothing left back? You don't put up nothing for a rainy day? The money that you take to buy the empty bags and take into the hinterland, take them pay rates and taxes, man. Them umbrella that you print, pay rates and taxes. Oh, I know I had something to show it to y'all. Hold on. So, like I said, I did some checking yesterday, right? And the 2601 is clear on this matter, right? So let me show y'all. Let me upload it here so you can see it on the screen. It does not matter who owns the property. You understand? If Courdel Jones owned the property that was called Congress Place, it is registered under Courdel Jones. And Courdel Jones decides to sell Congress Place to Burnham, Height, Carbon, who else? Granger or Norton, whoever's buying it. According to 2801, whoever is buying it is responsible for the taxes. Whoever is buying it. So it don't matter who own it, who name it in, who the taxes accrue under and all them other nonsense. PNC got to pay the taxes. That is standard, right? So if y'all could check for the persons who might have access. 2801, this is page 115. Rates recoverable. I ain't see anything good. Let me zoom in a little more. Rates recoverable after rating period, right? 2251. The payment of any rates may be enforced, notwithstanding that the rating period has terminated, or I don't suppose it was terminated, but it says has terminated, right? So even if the period terminated, the rate's still payable. Where on a transfer of a property or a judicial sale of any sum by way of rates or interest or cost in respect thereof remains unpaid, such sum with interest till the day of payment shall be recoverable from the owner by virtue of such transfer or sale, notwithstanding that he was not the owner at the time when the sum became due. Right? 25(1) and 2 speaks to this. So whether Malik or Malak or whoever they place the register under, whether deregister now, whether deregister 100 years ago, or whatever the PNC wants to call it, the PNC is liable. The PNC owes those rates and taxes. They are the persons liable to pay. You understand? So the mayor could jump around how much he want. And that's the dishonesty of Alfred Mentor. You try to tell me Alfred Mentor in no 2801? Well, there's a possibility. So I hope the Councillor Chase Green takes some time and sit down with him and go through 2801 and shows him that even if you sell the property, whatever is you, Whoever buy the property got paid. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. So yes, the PNC owes 6.7 billion in rates and taxes to City Hall. And the PNC mayor refuses to acknowledge it. Refuses to acknowledge it. And to actually say, yes, this is true. So anybody thinking that, oh, this is just a move to help political parties, it's to help one political party. One political party who has not paid their rates and taxes. Who has not paid the rates and taxes in over 34 years. I had somebody do the calculation. Based on the interest rate that is there, over 34 years. Over 34 years, PNC and pay no rates and taxes. Right? So we got to sort that out. They got to sort it out. I am hoping that the Minister of Local Government and Regional Development does not sign on to it. I doubt she will. I doubt she will. I'm not speaking for her. I doubt she will. I doubt she will. But this is nonsense, and the PNC must pay. The PNC must pay. Nonsense. Anyway, guys, I out to here. Y'all be good. Maconias, don't forget, 3 o'clock today, the big 3, right? 4 ministers of government, agriculture, public affairs, public works, and local government and regional development. The ministers will be there to listen to you and to update you on what's on the cards of Mocha and its surrounding areas, and basically the government's development agenda, right? So make sure you guys are out there, take part in the meeting. I'm going to say something, but I ain't going to say it. Y'all be good. I'll see you guys here tomorrow, same time, same place. As I usually say before I go, it's all about peace. It's all about love. It's all about one Guyana.
Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass.
We love the open county of the Rupununi and the Essequibo, daytime or night. Though we may criticize it, this is our home, we love it, and we need to keep it. We have that right.